Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. Welcome to the channel and another vlog. I have been MIA. Is that the right term? Anyway, I was just about to bring him in without his head collar. So I am so sorry that we have been super quiet lately. So it's been about 3-4 weeks since we've last been out. Unfortunately, when I got back from Brands, this little guy had quite a bad cough. It wasn't that bad, and then obviously it got worse as the following week came on. So yeah, he has just he's so adorable. Right, let me just catch him. Back in a second. He's simply the most adorable little thing. Oh, okay, yeah. So I got back from Brands, and then he had a cough, and it kind of was getting a little bit worse as the week got on. So at the end of that week, which would have been like the 20th, something like that. I rang the vet. Good boy. And they said, oh, it's really common, you know, it's really dusty and dry around, so, you know, wet his haylage, like just, you know, dampen it down, like let him, like if he's got a window, so leave his window open, let him have enough ventilation, blah blah blah. And yeah, we just kind of took a while to recover, really. He got some antibiotics, he got some ventapulmin powder from the vets. Hang on, right, and then other than that, for the last week, we've just been bringing him back into work. Not that he needs bringing back into work as such for fitness, but yeah, I've just kind of let him have a few weeks being lazy. Just the odd hack here and there and stuff like that. Yeah, if you kind of want to know what we've been up to, then I've kind of keep Instagram half up to date. But last week we did our first little jump. I'm going to officially say that was a jump because I actually let him canter over it. So yes, I'll attach that in now. And then last Thursday he went to it would have been his second hunt ride, but it was his first group one back in like nearly 3 years, and he had the best time. It was really, really fast, and it was hard and rutty, and I was having absolute heart palpitations and kittens the whole entire ride. But he was amazing. He led the way, he left the group, he went and did gates, and then he stayed at the back while everything like went off for a really good gallop, and he was just absolutely incredible. So yes, really, really, really chuffed with him. I missed Derby County. Unfortunately, their showground got flooded. So we didn't make that, which was a bit of a shame because all the organisation, everything that goes into it. So that's a bit gutting for all involved there. And then we didn't go to Aintree because of his cough. And then last Sunday, just gone, good cuties. We were meant to go to Pickering for their show, but unfortunately no entries, so they cancelled, so I went for a dog walk instead, and then did a bit of side saddle in the afternoon with him. So now I've managed to get some last minute slots for their dressage. I'm going to do 2 tests. I'm going to do first one in the dressage saddle, and then I'm going to do the second one in the side saddle, just to get a bit of practice. We leave pretty much Thursday afternoon on like the 25th or something like that of July, so yes, we've not got long at all. So I'm going to get him sorted and get him over Pickering, and then we're going to do our tests and see how he goes. Now he's had a good hoolie around and had a jump and everything else. He's still going to be spicy. We have arrived. The weather is... I thought we'd be inside, and we're not, we're outside. It's fine because I need the practice anyway. He needs to go and do something in the side saddle that isn't just at home, so that's fine, but I was kind of hoping for a bit of indoor practice. Only I don't know, we've been at Bury, so I don't really know about Addington or anything like that. Anyway, I'm going to get tacked up. The first test is Prelim 7, the old ones, and I'm going to do that in the dressage saddle. If he is an absolute hooligan, then I'll probably just stay in the dressage saddle, but I really, really, really need to be in the side saddle. I need to do both tests really, but right, anyway, I am going to... I've not got a jacket or anything, so yeah, I'm gonna get him tacked up and then get on. Okay, so I just thought that I would talk you through the warm-up. So my warm-up at competitions is ever so slightly different than at home. At home I will get in the school, I'll walk him around, or I'll go and walk around the field. Then I have a trot and a canter before I delve into basically whatever I want to be doing that session. Whereas when I go to a competition, I give him a walk around. It's normally a good 5-10 minutes. Unless he starts jogging sooner, then I know that he's ready to move up, and then I'll pick him up straight into the canter, as you've just seen both of our left and right rein canters there. I just get him warmed up over his back, I gave him a little walk, and then I will pick him up in the trot. As you can see, the rein contact is non-existent. It's bouncing around all over the shop, but I need my reins to be as long as I can. So this is probably the right amount of length at the minute, just while he's warming up, because I need to push him out into the frame, but also at the same time, reins that are too long just means that he comes up in your face, and reins that are too short means that he just comes up in your face. And you look at his little bend here and his neck. Oh, he just looks beautiful. Yeah, I just love watching him back. So he's feeling really good. Slightly ears back there at that pony, but he's feeling really good. He did get in the arena and lose concentration for me because there's a lot to look at. And actually, I think I said it in the cab just a minute ago that I expected today to be indoors, or I expected this day to be indoors, but I'm actually glad it was outside, because I have since found out that all of my classes at Addington are outdoors, apart from the costume concourse, which will be in the indoor international arena. So absolutely buzzing about that. And yeah, he really settled and really listened to me very well. There I am, just giving him a bit more range to try and push him down and get him stretching over his back a little bit more. But he's different. He is different every single outing. So sometimes I crack on with a bit more of a higher frame. Other times it can be this. But yeah, when we get to a competition, I will always walk him around and then put him straight into the canter. It also gives him less opportunity to look around and be super spooky. So just before we go into the next clip, which is the test, I just thought I would let you know that I come down my centre line from within the boards. That's because she thought that I was doing the wrong test. So here we go. So the first movement was enter at A and proceed down the centre line without halting, C track left. He originally scored a 7, so this is just my second centre line that I'm doing, that she is not marking me on, but she's marking me from now. So that was, my first entry was a fairly straight entry. Then you've got H, working trot around the arena to A. I scored another 7. Nice rhythm, but could be steadier to the contact, which we know from me warming up. Then we have here F, X, H, change the rein in working trot. Scored another 7, and again could be more steadier in the contact. H, we have working trot around the arena to A. For this movement we scored 7.5, above the bit at times. Then we have between A, 20-metre circle, between X and A, working canter right, 6.5, hollow into the transition. At A, canter around the arena, between B and F, working trot. We got 6.5, and it was more balance and suppleness required. I'm just glad that I'm not pulling him around. He's come a long way from his British dressage days. F, A, K, we have working trot, 6.5. Again, more balance needed. And we have K, medium walk. E, track right. B, track left. Scored a 6. And we've got the comment of needs to be more fluid to be clearer for the rhythm. Needs to be more fluid. I think I'm reading that right. We have M, working trot. C, circle left 20 meters diameter, and on the circle between X and C, working canter left. 6.5 again, and we've got the same as before, hollow into the transitions. Yeah, that's just a him thing, and I'm sure I'll do something with my hands and I pull him and do something or other. So we've got C, canter around the arena between B and M, working trot. Now she had scored a 6.5 for this and then changed it to a 6 and put more uphill balance needed, quarters came in at times and lost balance into the trot transition. Just came above the bit as well there. C, medium walk. H to B, change the rein in a free walk on a long rein. B, medium walk. We scored a 6, so technically then 12. And we got, so she's underlined stretching for ground cover. So completely agree, I couldn't get him to stretch at all. He was getting a little bit nosy at horses walking past behind where Sean is. And we just got the comment of needs more stretch. Could completely agree with her there. F, working trot. A, down the centre line. G, halt immobility, salute. We got a 7. We got more balance on the turn required, straight centre line and fantastic square halt. It's very nice. We got lots to like, very attractive horse with a lovely rhythm and paces. Now needs to be more secure in the contact to help your uphill balance and suppleness. Could not agree more. Very, very, very proud of him. As you can see there, big pats, big smiles. So it was a super quick change round because there was only 2 or 3 between me, between my 2 classes. So a quick turnaround and then straight in to have a canter first and then a trot round. As you can see, he is just feeling absolutely on fire. My core was burning here. So I'd had a few smiles when I was warming up anyway. I'll always be polite to people, let them know if I'm, trotting or cantering past them or little things like that. There was a few people that didn't move off the track and didn't know their left from left. Little things like that, but I'll always be extremely polite. However, when we came back in the side saddle, people were just completely blown away with him, and it was just so nice to have comments. Really nice to have the comments. Here I am, just running through my test again, because we've not ridden these at home for years, so it was a last minute, let's get out to do some dressage. So we came in and had a little walk around and a little bit of a trot, and then we changed the rein and had a canter. So in the moment you will see the judge just asked me to come over to her. She just apologised for me going around the class, around the ring a few too many times, which is why I cantered in, because I'd just been walking around for a little bit, and it was just because that they hadn't given her a Prelim 14 test sheet to mark. And after her judging me down on the wrong prelim, after I came down the centre line, we just had a little bit of a joke, and she just wanted to make sure that we were going to be riding and marking the same test. Okay, so away we go for Prelim 14. I entered on the other side of the board last time, or the marker, so I thought I'd enter coming inwards. It just actually set me up much better for the centre line, although I felt I rode this very squiffy. And this movement was enter in working trot and proceed down the centre line without halting and see track left. We scored a 7 with fairly straight. It felt extremely wobbly, but I will take that. She knows what she's looking at, not me. We had HE working trot, E 20 metre circle left diameter. We scored a 6.5 for this, and we had the comment of against the hand and could be more forward. Next movement is between K and A, transition to walk 1 horse's length and proceed in working trot. We've got a 6.5 with above the bit. FXH, change the rein in working trot. We scored a 6.5 with could be more forward and above the bit. We have between H and C, transition to walk 1 horse's length and proceed in working trot. We scored a 6 with more rhythm and suppleness required. Then we have B, circle right 20 metres diameter, and after E, give and retake the reins. We scored a 6 with needs to be more forward, losing the outline in the give and retake, which is my fault because he wanted to stretch, so I let him. And the circle was very small. I'm not sure what happened there, but she didn't comment about that. And we have between F and A, working canter right, and then KEH, working canter. We scored a 6.5 of needs to be more forward. Now this is the kind of forwardness that I like from Jack, because anything more is just far too quick, and then we get the hollow and hurried comments. So we have C, circle right 20 metres diameter, and then MBF, working canter. We scored a 6. We've got against hand and quarters in. This is where I then started to use my my whip in my right hand, so that is actually just your right leg aid. So between F and A, working trot, between AK, medium walk, we scored a 6. Spooked before K, pity. Then we have KXM, change the rein in a free walk on a long rein, M, medium walk, scored a 6.5. Very fair steps, could stretch more forward and over back more. Agree with that. He's just merrily walking along there, isn't he? We've got between M and C, working trot, HEK, working trot, 6.5 above the bit and hollow. Between K and A, working canter left, A, circle left 20 metres diameter. Scored a 6.5 for this, with quarters in on the offside shoulder. Or quarters in and falling throughout offside shoulder. AF, BM, working canter 7. She's put lovely and supple. Between M and C, working trot, HXF, change the rein in working trot 6.5, more forward and steadier to the contact. A, turn down the centre line and between X and G, halt immobility, salute. Scored a 6, and we got quarters in and slightly against the hand. Now, I'm really happy that all our comments were pretty much exactly the same, and we didn't get too many hollow and, well, he was extremely hollow there, hollow and tense comments. So to have the same kind of comments on both tests, I'm really happy with. I've got something to work on now. Her overall comments were, there's so much to like, correct paces and rhythm, but now needs to develop more forward and through to accept the contact. So we are all done. Oh my god, talk about hat hair to the extreme. So he has got 65.455 and third for Prelim 7, and then he has got 63.269 and fourth for Prelim 14. I'm actually really shocked at that. And it was Alison Pepper as well. So Alison Pepper, when Jack and I used to BD, loved this woman so much. Come on, out the way. So she, her comments are always like so wonderful. And I didn't even realise that you get placings. I generally just thought, because it's pick your own test, so I just thought, oh, okay, it's just an outing. So that's really sweet. But yeah, I'll get him back to the yard, and then I guess that's it. That's this outing for, well, before Nationals. I think it's the last one. Because I'm not going to Ashby Show because it's my birthday weekend. And yeah, so unless I do find some more dressage to do. Sean is not amused. So yeah, unless I find some more to do, then I think that might be it. But I'm absolutely buzzing with him, and I'm sure I've said everything that I've needed to say over the tests and warming up. But yeah, I'm just so proud of him, so proud of him. It's unbelievable. But yes, I think that officially means that during winter, if we do a few little fun rides or something, if we find some that are safe to do, say safe as in like not too wet, not too boggy, not too hard, that kind of thing, so not too fast. So yeah, if we do stuff to do like that, then maybe we can do a bit more dressage again. Who knows? But it was nice going out and doing a test. I think I did it in January, didn't I? I
think so.
Yeah, at Vale I did dressage test for a dressage saddle first, and then is that, you want me to shut up? He says yeah. He did a dressage saddle first and then side saddle, so over the moon with him. I'm going to get him back out in the field, and then enjoy my birthday weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.